All right, Geraldo's here to break this all down. So, Geraldo, I don't think there's much controversy about the fact these are bad comments. I don't see anyone defending him. I don't think anyone's going to defend him. You know Trump well. The mystery for me is, what does he do next? How does he respond to this?
Well, how do you respond to a nuclear attack? Right. I think that right now his campaign is on life support. This is an existential crisis. Republicans are deserting the sinking ship. Abby's dad, the former governor of Utah, among others, calling on Trump to withdraw from the race. You have, these comments are so grotesque in the context of this heightened sensitivity to sexual assault and sexual harassment that no one's going to laugh this off. The fact that he made that extraordinary midnight apology, I think that might have been helpful, but when you compare his apology to Billy Bush's, Billy Bush said, "I'm ashamed, I'm deeply embarrassed." Billy Bush's apology was more profound and sincere, it sounded to me, than Donald Trump's, which seemed reluctant. I'm not a perfect person, I've made mistakes. All Hillary Clinton has to do at the debate tomorrow is read a list of all the Republicans who have deserted him or are deserting him, unendorsing him or disendorsing him, and read some of the comments by Reince Priebus and some of the others. Paul Ryan is supposed to be this big rally in Wisconsin today. Yeah. Paul Ryan disinvited him. The person I feel worst for is probably Mike Pence, aside from Melania Trump and the family. I think it's deeply, deeply unsettling to them. These comments, even in the context of 2005. 2005 is the current world we live in. It's not like you're not going back to the deep into the 90s or the Mad Men era of the 1970s. He was 59 years old, Donald Trump.
No, I got it. I mean, nobody's for it, for sure.
But it's not a question of being for it or against it, Tucker. I think that you have to face the fact that here you have the story of WikiLeaks dumps the email story, and the speeches, the Wall Street speeches now are revealed, and you read them, and there's a modest embarrassment for Secretary Clinton in there, and it is front page, a minor front page story, but blared everywhere is Trump, the misogynist.
Okay, but hold on, are you being, look, I was offended by what Trump said, and I'm mad at Trump for saying it, period. However, Hillary Clinton said, "I'm for open borders." Quote. I'm not mischaracterizing. She said that. Now, that will destroy America like that. Well, is there really a comparison?
To me, the main thrust of her message, and this is where you catch her in hypocrisy and double dealing, and this is why she sought to suppress these speeches, was that she is for world trade. She is, she wants, in the classic Republican model, the business Republican, the Bush Republican model, she wants the world to freely trade, and then Sanders came along, and she had to go hard left and become protectionist, and NAFTA now suddenly is no good anymore.
Would she be the nominee today if these speeches came out a few months ago?
Oh, I think she was the inevitable nominee.
If the things that came out, you mentioned the open borders, another thing that came out was that she felt like she was, because she makes too much money, she's disengaged from the middle class. Right. And that she doesn't, but she would say publicly that she was a part of their plight. Okay, now put that alongside a man who is saying how he enjoys assaulting women, putting his hand in their private parts. I get them all because I'm a celebrity. I just go up to him, I grab him, I kiss him. He reminded me of a subway groper. Right. I mean, this is when you ask anybody, I bet you go outside, ask anybody, and particularly Christian people, religious people, ask them what they think, and compare these moral offenses. This is not even close.
So what does Donald Trump do tomorrow night?
To open borders, really?
Well, this will come up tomorrow, right? I'm sure he'll bring up the WikiLeaks. She's going to bring up, the hot mic moment. What does he do tomorrow night? People are going to be watching very closely.
I think that his apology, Abby, has to be far more heartfelt, and I understand that his tactic will be to say, Bill Clinton said worse than me, Bill Clinton did worse than me, Hillary Clinton covered up Bill Clinton's offenses and all the rest. That, I think, is he's got to go gutter now. Aside from apologizing, he's got to now say, okay, this is me, and I'm exposed, and I'm embarrassed, and I'm hurt, and I'm frustrated, but here's a belly shot to you, and here's a gut shot to you, and Clinton's a rapist, and you covered it up, and, how dare you come after me? He's got to, and it is a desperate effort. I think you're going to hear a tsunami
of GOP voices now saying, drop out, you got 30 days, let Mike Pence be the top of the ticket, bring in Paul Ryan in the second slot or somebody like that. Right now it's Hail Mary time for the GOP and to hold out hope that the Clinton email or World Trade or Open Borders is going to save you. For the raw, visceral nature of this scandal, I think you're just not reading the papers.
All right, Geraldo.
We'll see.
Thanks for being here this morning. Interesting times.